Every building is an edifice.
There was no agenda here to meet up. It was just basically we want to start building relationship rather than transactional association, and that's the whole idea of meeting up with people and just trying to say hi. Moving from a builder to an ecosystem creator, and we are going to be a player where we move out from a transaction and start owning the ecosystem which we create, which is in case of a residential building or a commercial building. In God willing, in the next 3-4 months, we will be a truly global company starting up a project in New York, 2 hours from New York. And in India also we are going to Assam, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. And that all with no debt and keeping our costs low, basically. That's the key to us. So that is what we're trying to achieve. And I don't know how far we get, but wherever, it's fun.
From when and where and how it started, that's the most important.
Okay. So, see, I came to Bangalore in 2000 out of my college, and I joined Infosys. I worked in Infosys for 2 years, 2002. And when I was in Infosys, I did some 7 franchises I did, including Bajaj dealership here. So we met up with Rahul Bajaj and all that. We got the dealership down here. I was 26 at that point of time. And when I was designing the dealership, I realized the real estate guy is making more money. So I said, okay, let's get to the other side of the table. And we got into real estate. So we did 3 projects. We've been doing 1 or 2 projects at one time. We earn for ourselves, and we don't have a debt, so we're not answerable to anybody, basically. So we did 3 projects with the Rathi Associates. Was an uncle of mine, and we knew construction. I didn't even know how to read drawing at that time. And then we launched Grand Edifice, which was done in Hoskote. It was one of the first projects in that area. And we had a good run. God was gracious that time. Then that was a 2 lakh square feet which we finished on time. In 2008 we handed over. We were one of the first projects to get handed over in that point because Whitefield was going through, it was the famous punching bag. Recession means Whitefield. And then we started Almond Tree and Villa Valley. Almond Tree we handed over. That was also launched 2 months prior to the collapse of Lehman Brothers. We were the first projects to get handed over in 2011 we handed over. And now Villa Valley is under construction, which is 60% complete. It's a 37 villa project behind Monte Carlo, Prestige Monte Carlo. And we've started a small ecosystem here on 80 feet road. It's a small commercial property where we're selling 800 square feet of office space. So the idea is that in a crore rupee you can own real estate in Bangalore, good quality real estate. And now there are 3-4 other projects in pipeline which we're doing. And we're seeing how many projects really fructify this year. Because land acquisition, as you all guys know, is a challenge. Because we're doing a project in the US and stuff. So that's where we are basically. And, basically what we're doing is we realize now that the services are very important. So we are moving to rental, resale, interiors, property management, rental management for our properties. And we are also going to be white labeling some of the competition and maybe take a 50 inventory there and put in these services. Because from whatever I've traveled around the world and met, I generally, whenever we do any property shows, I stand at the exhibition. So we interact directly with the customers or people who are looking at buying something. And the challenge there is these services. Maal khareed liya, uske baad kya? What happens post that? So there is nobody to take care of them. Even for all of us, it's very important that we are able to focus on this. That services help in the transaction, basically. And also it becomes a continuous revenue source. You're anyway there in the property, you're anyway managing it or whatever. So you might as well provide the services, it takes care of the expenses. And so we're trying to do that, and we've been fairly successful in our previous projects. We have been doing that. It's just that to kind of bring it up on paper and as a product, we're trying to do that right now. So even in Grand Edifice, we rented out, I think, some 30 units. And we did interiors for 40% of the inventory, we did interiors ourselves. So we've been doing that from 2006, 2007. Yes, we are right now Bangalore based. We are starting in Assam. We started one project in Assam, my hometown, and my home state. And we're doing one in Tamil Nadu, starting in the US. We have an office which we're opening up in UAE also. So we're going to be a truly global company. The idea is also going forward that it's easier to acquire land outside than to acquire in Whitefield. So yeah. So you get title insurance and all that, it's much more regularized there, so it's easier for us. And since we are investing our own funds, it is very important that we do it.
What has caused you to start a project in New York, which is so far away?
See, my focus, whatever we've been doing, we've not repeated any of the asset classes which we've created till now. So the company is unique niche and we intend to have fun. So the idea is that whenever we are doing something, we need to learn from that. And basically I loved, when I went to US, it was my first trip, I loved that country. So I might as well own something there. So that idea had started in, and then we were able to locate a property there because I have some friends there and some real estate friends in New York. And we are able to bring it on a concept which is unique. And best part, whatever we are doing, or whatever we do, we keep our costs very low. So क्या है कि अगर कुछ गड़बड़ भी हुआ, if anything goes wrong, you still can survive. You can still go in and eat your bread. So that is where it is. So trying out something unique. We're creating an ecosystem where it's for, let's say, 200 to 400 crore HNI who is self-made. We're creating a resort which is a combination of timeshare for real estate. And you own physical asset. So it's a product which we are trying to design right now. We have some tax consultants working with us.
What do you have for us?
So basically the idea is to meet up. So we have been doing business around the world and we've been doing very systematically. The takeaway from what we wanted or what experience we have had by meeting so many people around the world is that people are more focused on services. So as your industry, which is the real estate, realtors industry, the idea is that I think if we focus on services, it will go a very long way. And if you want transactional association, we have some asset to sell and we are looking for selling them. You can help us out in selling them. We'll be more than happy to do whatever association is required. So please join in for drinks, some more drinks, and let's take it from there.
Edifice Builders. Not every building is an edifice.